Hi, my name is Leslie Hall, and I work at the North Hardin Youth Services Center, and I'd like to welcome you all and thank you for being here. If you don't mind, if you will stand for the presentation of the colors.
Colors. Forward, march. March time, march. Color guard, hold. Reset, arms. Order, arms. Pose, color. Ready, go. Ready, step. Reset, arms. Order, arms. March time, march. Right turn, march. Forward, march.
You may be seated. Thank you. I don't know about you guys, but I get a little weepy when I hear that beautiful song. And while I try to compose myself, I'm also going to introduce our lovely panel of guests that have been so supportive of this Purple Star celebration for us to be a Purple Star military school. And we will start on the end over here. To my right, Carrie Phillips, who is with Communicare, who is our point of contact here in Hardin County. Of course, Sergeant First Class Youngblood with our JRTC, Chief Edward Dick for our JRTC, Mr. Mark Casey, Division I School Board member, and our wonderful principal, Mr. Jeff Macy. Then on my left, we have Command Sergeant Major Waters. He will be presenting to us today. Brenda Weatherington, who is our Fort Knox liaison. Dr. Phil Fowler, our Military Family Life Counselor, and then I'll be on the end. But for right now, I would like to bring up Principal Macy.
Thank you, Ms. Hall. Ms. Hall is very instrumental in making sure that this award is earned with a lot of hard work behind the scenes, and I'd like everybody to give her a big round of applause today. North Hardin High School has a long history of service to the north end of Hardin County, obviously, and specifically the families and dependents of service members at Fort Knox. Our school community takes great pride in making sure the students of military dependents and their families who serve on Fort Knox and the surrounding areas get the best education and supplementary experiences as possible here at North Hardin High School. This is a tremendous honor for the school, the teachers who teach the students, and those support personnel like Ms. Hall, the Youth Service Center Coordinator, our custodians and cafeteria, and all the other support staff who meet the needs of the families here. It is great for them to be recognized for their efforts and to be part of the Purple Star Award process. So on behalf of all of the employees who work at North Hardin High School each and every day, dedicated to that proposition, thank you. It's also my honor today to introduce our speaker, Command Sergeant Major Sherman Waters, Jr. He has served in every level of enlisted leadership, from team leader to Command Sergeant Major, and has served in Kuwait, Operation Enduring Freedom, Operation Iraqi Freedom, and Operation New Dawn. Command Sergeant Waters' decorations include the Bronze Star Medal, 3 Defense Meritorious Service Medals, 4 Meritorious Service Medals, and 3 Army Commendation Medals, and that's just the beginning of his list of recognitions for his service to our country. Please join me in giving Command Sergeant Waters a Trojan welcome to North Hardin High School.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? I'm Command Sergeant Major Waters, the Garrison Sergeant Major at Fort Knox. I'm here to celebrate this special occasion of presenting the Purple Star Award to North Hardin High School. I would like to give a special thanks to the principal, Mr. Jeff Macy, and also Ms. Leslie Hall, the Purple Star liaison. By a show of hands, I know the crowd today is mostly military connected, correct? So I can skip this next paragraph I was about to say. But I was about to say, who in the audience has a family member or a parent that has served or is serving? I guess that's all of y'all, right? Got to scratch it out of my speech next time. Sorry about that. Did you know the Purple Star Award is a state-sponsored recognition program for individual schools dedicated to supporting our military-connected students and their families? The program was developed in Ohio in 2018 and is now being implemented in 42 states, including our neighbors, Indiana, Ohio, Virginia, and Tennessee. There are currently 72 Purple Heart Star schools in Kentucky that support the mission of the Purple Star Awards program. Kentucky is proud to be home to more than 50,000 students in the grades kindergarten through 12th grade whose parents have served or is served in the military. Your school provides the unique support needed for military service members and their families during all stages of transition, deployment, and military life. Military students face issues with overlaps in curriculum, different graduation requirements, and course placement disruption, not to mention difficulties related to connecting with that school and community. The Purple Star Award assists with building resiliency and strengthening protective factors by providing a welcoming, supportive environment for military-connected students. It helps the military student connect with their peers and increases awareness by giving the support to our military-connected students when their parents are deployed or away conducting training. So why is it called this Purple Star Award? Purple is the color that represents all branches of service. If you mix the colors of the uniform of all branches of service, Army, Marines, Navy, Air Force, and Coast Guard, you get the beautiful color of purple. Students and staff from North Hardin High School's congratulations on achieving your Purple Star Award. And at this time, I will ask the principal, Mr. Jeff Macy, to come up so I can present the actual award to him. Also, Ms. Leslie Hall, please come up too. Now I'm off script now. So on behalf of Fort Knox, the Commanding General, Major General Davis, the Garrison Commander, Colonel Ritchie, and all the soldiers and families on Fort Knox, just want to thank North Hardin High School for their efforts just connecting with military students and their families. So on behalf of that, I want to present the actual Purple Star Award to North Hardin High School. Also, in the military, we got this thing called the coin challenge. So I guess the Purple Star Award has a coin too as well. So I'm going to present that as well. Here you go.
Thank you.
You can drop.
I'm not going to drop it.
Thank you. Once again, on behalf of Fort Knox, we just want to thank North Hardin, and we appreciate your support for our military-connected students. Thank you.
We are very appreciative of this honor, and just with or without an award, we love our military families and we would work with them in any way, shape, or form that we can. I do want to just make one little note, kind of going off script again. Would our ambassadors from the United Military Students of North, would you please stand? You were very helpful today. Thank you. And next, with just a few words, our wonderful military family life counselor, Dr. Phil Fowler.
I got 2 hours, right? No, I'll be brief. I would like to, on behalf of the Military and Family Life Council Program, I'd like to congratulate the North Hardin High School for earning and receiving the Purple Star Award. I also like to personally congratulate and thank those of you, the JRTC instructors, the Student Color Guard, the Youth Services Center Coordinator, and those administrators, counselors, faculty, and staff who were very supportive and cooperative of our MFLAC program, Military and Family Life program. Finally, I'd just like to thank the United Military Students of North for serving as escorts today for our guests, and also representing our military student club that we have here. All the individuals that I mentioned are the ingredients for award-winning success. And that's why when we work cooperatively together, we can improve the social, emotional, and academic success of our military connected students. Again, congratulations on your award.
I always put a little bit of time in any itinerary for me to say something. But there's also one other person I'd like to recognize, Ms. Mackenzie Sullivan. She is the outreach worker in the Youth Service Center and is a great, she is a great support to Dr. Fowler and myself in working with our military student club and the ambassadors. And I wanted to make mention that I appreciate it. And she was the one doing the electronics today because she's a lot younger than I am and can handle that. I can't. But I did want to take just a moment personally to say thank you to our and I get choked up, I'm sorry. I'm very patriotic. I'm a former military spouse and still so very proud of my former husband and everything that he did for our nation and everything that those in uniform and the family members do to support our country and my freedoms. And I just wanted to personally say thank you. I heard Sergeant First Class Youngblood explaining Purple Star to some of the JRTC students, and he talked about how the men and women in uniform are quite often thanked. Thank you for your service, and I know you've seen it and heard that from people in public. I remember the first time as a military spouse that someone did that for my husband, and then turned to me and my children and said the same thing. And it meant the world to be recognized. So I want you guys to know, military students at North, The Youth Service Center is here for you at any point in time that you may need us. And please point your friends our direction. You got somebody. So, but the main thing is thank you to you. Thank you for your service as a military family. And we will have Mr. Macy come up for closing remarks.
You did a great job.
Leslie, you're not a former military spouse. You're always a military spouse once you've been in that role. As I look upon the floor next to me to my left and right, I have to thank each of these individuals as well for their cooperation and their hard work in helping North Hardin be all it can be for our military dependents and families. Thank you, and I appreciate all the hard work that you put in. Thanks to each of you for coming and celebrating with us this morning. This is a truly wonderful recognition, and we want to live up to the pledge and to the spirit of that award and Purple Star designation, and to ensure that we continue to support our military dependents and their families. You will have the best that North Hardin can offer you at all times. And if you feel like you're receiving less than the best, then you come and talk to us, and we will have a conversation about how to improve our services for you. Leslie, again, I want to thank you. I know you put a lot of hard work into this and getting us ready for this and ceremony and everything else, but actually submitting paperwork for this. Ms. Weatherington, you have been a tremendous partner since I've been here, and I appreciate all that you do to help us out. Dr. Fowler is in this building day to day, roaming to and fro, asking kids what they need and how they can help and how he can help them and what do they need. And it goes without saying, we would not be able to do any of this without the support of our board members like Mark Casey and those folks at the board that support us and help us as we try to do what we do here each and every day. And then our JROTC folks are just the best around, bar none. From top to bottom, we provide those students that want to get into JROTC an opportunity to select a career path and experience some things that they wouldn't experience otherwise. So, again, I want to thank each of you for coming today. Have a wonderful afternoon, and thank you for supporting us as we support you. Great day. Would you please stand as we retire the colors?
Mark time. Mark. Color guard. Oh. Reset. Arms. Order. Arms. Retreat. Color. Ready. Step. March time. March. Right turn. March. Forward. March.
Oh, my.
Get a photo op with your banner.
Can I let these guys go on back
Yes,
to
sir.
class? And with the bell, you may go to your next class. Thank you, folks, for being here today. We appreciate you.
Okay.
We may have to turn sideways. Everybody get in.